Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ilham bin Dedi and I am from Group 1 and I will be presenting the introduction part for our group project. Our group members are Muhammad Fikri Haziq bin Sabahuddin, myself, Muhammad Ilham bin Dedi, and then we have Muhammad Shahril bin Musa, Muhammad Umar bin Razwan. Okay, on this next slide, which is the introduction, uh, Malaysia have been known for its fast development and the population growth that resulted in traffic congestions, as we all know. So in this study, the level of service, which is LOS, is utilized to examine signalized crossings by classifying traffic flow and assigning traffic quality levels based on performance measures such as the vehicle speeds, the volume, and the congestion. The time difference between real travel time and free flow travel time is used to calculate the intersection delay or the traffic delay. So from our reference site to 2016, written in 2016, stated that LOS can be categorized from class A to F and used to study intersection performance, which we all learn in our class. And then in this research, the junction along Jalan Pedestrian Jalan Sri Tanjung Indah of Jalan Kesang Muar Johor is chosen and studied for traffic delays, and this LOS. The required data will be discussed and analyzed using traffic data on traffic volume and unmanned aerial vehicle, which is UAV, and the manual calculation technique. Alright, the objective of this study will be, number one, to conduct analysis on traffic delays using UAV, and the second one is to study and determine the LOS for the intersection. Next is the scope of our study. So for traffic delays, we will conduct an analysis on intersection traffic delay using UAV, and then the LOS analysis. We will determine the LOS using the collected data from the UAV too. And lastly, the contribution. The results are utilized to aid local authorities with traffic planning and can give the local government with improved traffic performance for Jalan Kesang. Thank you.
For the methodology, this chapter discusses in detail about the equipment, material, and method used to analyze the signalized intersection in the location area proposed. All the methods were done in a team with safety and cautious during collecting the data required. Figure below shows the flowchart for the methodology in the study. First, we will go to a site visit, data collection, data extraction, data analysis, and result and discussion. For the equipment, we will be using safety cone because safety cone may act as temporary warning to vehicle or pedestrian to proceed with additional care while we are conducting the study. After that, we will use safety vest to make the cars or people who using the road will see us while we are working near the roadways. Last but not least, we will be using UAV, which is a drone that can be utilized in transportation engineering to monitor and analyze the traffic. UAV is used to play the important role in our studies because of their minimal risk to human life, low cost of deployment, availability of skilled operators, and convenient to use. They also have an excellent tracking abilities. Site visit is conducted to analyze the best position to get a better view for drone to fly and record the traffic flow signalized intersection. We can also analyze the peak hour time where the most volume of vehicle passing through the signalized intersection. For data collection, the drone will be fly during the peak hours and set to be static. After that, we will record the vehicle traffic flow for about 50 minutes from 6 p.m. till 6:15 p.m. For data analysis, we will analyze by categorizing the vehicle into 4 classes based on the data collection. After that, we will use the data analysis to analyze using Sidra software.
I will continue with the result and analysis part. So the traffic data vehicle volume was collected at the 4-leg signalized intersection of Jalan Perindustrian, Jalan Sri Tanjung Indah and Jalan Kesang during evening peak hour within 15 minutes starting from 6 p.m. Until 6:15 p.m. So the traffic in the intersection classified in 4 classes of vehicle. Class 1 for motorcycles, Class 2 for cars, Class 3 for vans and medium trucks, and lastly Class 4 of buses and heavy trucks. So this pie chart below show traffic composition data volume of vehicle at the signalized intersection. So from that, the highest traffic data on vehicle volume composition show cars with 60%, and the lowest were heavy truck and buses with 2%. Delay analysis was conducted to determine the performance of signalized intersection. So the table and figure below shows the delay analysis of evening peak hour at the signalized intersection. The overall delay from the delay analysis at signalized intersection is 158.6, which is we can classify as a poor delay. This figure below show a delay analysis resulting from a SIDRA output. Level of service for signalized intersection can be obtained based on the value of the delay per vehicle. So this table and figure show the level of service analysis and result of the evening peak hour at the signalized intersection, Jalan Perindustrian Jalan Sri Tanjung Indah and Jalan Kesang. I analyzed the level of service of the signalized intersection using SIDRA 8.0 software. So the level of service in the southeast and northwest was loss F, while the level of service in the northeast and southwest was loss D and loss C respectively. The overall level of service of a signalized intersection at the peak hour of the evening is loss F, which we can conclude as a poor level of service performance. The level of service on the Jalan Kesang from Muar and Tangkak is very saturated in the evening. The overall delay per vehicle for the peak hour of the evening is 159. It is because there were many people back from their workplace in the evening. The overall degree of saturation is 1.22. So based on the result of performance, the key indicators of the performance of the signalized intersection are because first, high traffic volume during the evening peak hour cause inefficient use of road space and congestion in the traffic flow. The second one is the traffic signal system's poor timing that increase the length of the vehicle queue.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Murazan and I will explain about the discussion for this project. So, we know that the location we select is Jalan Perindustrian to Jalan Sri Tanjung Indah, Jalan Kesang, Muar, Johor. And the time allocated is from 6 p.m. until 6:15 p.m. during the peak hour. And we have the limit, due to the limitation, we have because the drone can fly through the long period of time. So we found that there are 4 vehicle classes at the intersection, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the most vehicle class is from class 2, and the least is from class 4, which is the heavy trucks and bus. You probably wonder why the class 4 has the least amount of vehicle, although it is at the industrial area. This is because the class 4, which exceed from 7,500 kilogram, can use the road from 4:30 p.m. until 7:30 p.m. every day. That is the reason why the class 4 had the least amount of vehicle at the intersection. From the delay analysis, we found the average difference in the departure time and the arrival time of vehicle at intersection is 158.6 seconds. And for the loss level of service determination is, after considering various factors, we found that the intersection that the loss is F during the peak hour. So the improvement can be made first is by applying the signal timing optimization when there are synchronous group of traffic signal. So the vehicle on primary road can travel through the multiple traffic signal without stopping. And the second one is using the traffic signal coordination by linking the consecutive traffic signal together along the road to minimize the stops and delay road user. And lastly is by improving the geometries of the oversaturated approach at intersection. So for the conclusion, the objective for these studies were complete, which are first to conduct the analysis on traffic delay by using UAV, and the second one is to study and determine the loss for intersection along the Jalan Perindustrian to Jalan Sri Tanjung Indah at Jalan Kesang, Muar. So by doing this study, the researchers are exposed to their software that can benefit for their studies and their working life on the future. That's all from us. Thank you.